Sparked by escalating political tensions and economic grievances, the Texas legislature votes to secede from the United States and declares Texas once again an independent nation. They cite the independent spirit and history of the Republic of Texas in justifying this unilateral move. The defiant governor orders state forces to take over federal bases and offices in a bold surprise move. As the second largest state by size and population, Texas's secession poses a major threat to U.S. territorial integrity. Texas holds huge economic importance as an energy hub, home to major port bases, and shares an extensive border with Mexico. Losing it would be catastrophic. As commander-in-chief, the president condemns the illegal attempt, warning he will enforce the perpetual unity of states declared in Texas via White. He first orders federal agencies in Texas to ignore the call for secession. When Texas authorities try to assume control, he sends Department of Justice officials to file an injunction. With secessionist fever still rising, the president deploys thousands of soldiers to U.S. bases across Texas to protect federal property and installations, especially sensitive sites like nuclear weapons facilities and the Johnson Space Center near Houston. In the Capitol, the Speaker of the House barricades himself with a session in progress. The Alamo legacy sparks a volunteer frenzy. Declaring Texan liberty worth fighting for, ex-soldiers and armed patriots stream to create new militias, while the Texas National Guard and State Guard stand ready. The president declares martial law, sends over 100,000 troops southwards, and orders a naval blockade to strangle coastal cities. But Texan resistance hardens. Militias and military units launch hit-and-run attacks on federal convoys and installations across the vast state. Bloody skirmishes erupt in a dozen cities. Tough urban warfare rages for weeks in Houston and Austin as Federals clash block to block with state National Guard units, volunteer brigades and citizen snipers. Though outfought, desperate Texas units resort to guerrilla tactics that bog down federal forces. With casualties mounting, energy exports plummeting and world markets spooked, Europe calls an international peace conference. But Texans smell weakness. The governor convinces legislators to add $3 billion from state coffers to fund the rebellion. Seeing political will fading at home as fighting drags on, the frustrated president reluctantly approves high-risk bombing runs on enemy zones. Despite global outcry over indiscriminate attacks, he hopes shock and awe can crush resistance. The defiant Lone Star flag still waves over Austin, though, when a ceasefire deal is finally signed 6 months later. While forced to renounce secession, Texas extracts promises of wider autonomy. The Texas Secession Crisis deals American unity a battering blow, with many now saying that these are the disunioned states of America.